I will talk about neighborhood climate action, empowering communities through simple solution. This research proposal seeks to investigate the effectiveness of simple climate action solution in empowering community to combat climate change at the neighborhood level by engaging area residents in projects such as community gardens, waste reduction campaigns, and energy efficient programs. The project aims to promote a sense of ownership and environmental responsibility to improve the environment where we live and the climate and identify the best practice for community engagement. The first one, this is the agenda or the outlines of my research proposals. As you can see on the screen. Okay, the first one I will talk about the background. The climate change poses significant challenges for community worldwide, requiring urgent and coordinated efforts to mitigate its impacts. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, human activity contributed significantly to increased global temperatures, leading to more frequent and extreme weather events, causing changing rainfall patterns and rising the sea levels. While large-scale policy and initiatives are needed, grassroots action in neighborhood can complement these efforts by promoting community resilience and sustainability. Community. So I will talk about the statement of problem. Despite growing awareness of climate change, many communities still face barriers to meaningful engagement in climate and community action initiatives. Limits climate change. So the next part, I will focus on the objective of this research proposal. So we will have this campaign in order to assess the effectiveness of simple climate action solution in empowering communities at the neighborhood level. And I want to explore the factors that influence community participation and engagement in climate action initiative. I also want to identify best practices and lessons learned from successful neighborhood climate action projects. The next part, I will focus on participation roles. The research team will include interdisciplinary experts in climate science, community engagement, and social research matters. Community leaders, residents, and stakeholders from selected neighborhoods will participate in the interview and focus group discussion and surveys. Local organization and government agency will cooperate in the project's implementation and data collection. The next part, I will focus on the project implementation plan. So I have some steps for this one. For the first one, in the preparation phase, I will review existing literature, develop research instrument, and establish partnership with community organization and local authorities. And for data collection, this research will employ a mixed methods approach. That means I will combine quality and quantitative data collection and analysis techniques. So the study will be conducted in several neighborhoods, selected based on diversity, demographics, geography, and existing community engagement initiatives. For part 7, I will focus on resources. As you can see on the screen, we focus on some points. That is the first one. We have personnel, funding, equipment, and facilities. The next part will be the constraints and street. So due to the time constraint, limited project timelines may restrict the scope of activities or depth of community engagement that can be achieved within the project's duration, and maybe some community members may be resistant to the change or may not prioritize climate action, posing a challenge to widespread participation. Risks associated with data collection, including response bias and data validity, require careful attention and imitation strategy. So here, as you can see on the screen, we have the references of my research proposals. Okay, that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.